See, in the second session of this polynomial, we have already seen types of polynomial: monomial, binomial, trinomial, and polynomials. Second one based on degree, that is linear, quadratic, cubic, and etc. Now see, this is general form of the polynomial. How the polynomial is written in general: an x raised to n plus an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus and so on, a2 x square a1 x raised to 1, and last term is a0. It is decreasing powers of variables in that polynomial. Here an is a called coefficient, an minus 1 is coefficient, a2, a1, a0. So there are n plus 1 coefficients, power maximum power is n. So it is a polynomial of degree n, where this only one condition is that here an is not equal to 0. In this one we have seen, in linear one a should not be equal to 0, in quadratic one a should not be equal to 0. In the same one, if it is a polynomial of degree n, its maximum power of x is n and its coefficient should be non-zero. Now we'll see the form of the polynomials. It is called, first one, standard form, where we write the polynomial in decreasing powers of its variable. That is called standard form. Means 2x square plus 3x plus 1, like this. Now here maximum power is 2, then power is 1, that is less than that one, and then power is 0. So this is called standard form of the polynomial. So if you have a polynomial 3x raised to 5 square plus 7x raised to 5 plus 4x raised to 3 plus 7x plus 1. Now this is a polynomial, no doubt, but the terms of that polynomial are not written in the decreasing powers of x. The maximum term is 5, so we write 7x raised to 5, first maximum term, then a less power of than this 5, that is 3, then plus 4x cube, less than that one is 2, so it is 3x square. Now there is no power of 4 here, so 3, 2, then 1 plus 7x and plus 1. So this is, if you write the terms of the polynomial such that the powers of variable is decreasing, that is called as a standard form. Here observe one thing, that we don't have a power of x that is 4, so we have not written that term. So the standard form, I think you understand, when you write the terms of the polynomial in decreasing powers of the variable, it is called a standard form. The next one is called index form. Of course, if you don't know what is standard form, you cannot write down index form. Suppose you have a polynomial 3x raised to 4 plus 7x plus 5x square plus 8, suppose. Now this is not in the standard form because variables are not written in the decreasing powers of the decreasing index of the powers. Now first write down its standard form. The standard form, it is maximum power is 4, so it is 3x raised to 4, then power is 2, so 5x square, then power is 1 and plus 8. Now this is what we call standard form. Now what do you mean by index form? In the index form, we write all the terms. That means all possible terms. If the term is not present in that one, we write the term and write its coefficient 0. So if you want to define, there is no specific definition given. Standard form, if we write all terms, then it is called index form. Now if you write this one, it is 3x raised to 4. There is no term of cube here, so write 0x cube plus 5x square plus 7x plus 8. So this type of writing is called index form. You can have one more example, 2x plus 4x square plus 5x raised to 5 plus 1. Now first of all you have to write its standard form. This is 5x raised to 5 plus 4x square plus 2x plus 1. We have written it standard form, and then we have to write down its index form. So it is 5x raised to 5, then term of x raised to 4, 0x raised to 4 plus term of x cube, there are 0x raised to 3 plus 4x square plus 2x plus 1. So this type of writing we call as index form, where now if you observe one more important thing in this example as well as in this example, when you write down index form, if the power is 4, it will contain exactly 5 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If the power is 4, then it contains exactly 5 terms, more than 1 by the maximum power. Observe here, if this power 5, maximum power is 5, it will have 6 terms. Otherwise it is not the index form. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So once you write the index form, just count the number of terms. If the maximum power is n, then it will contain n plus 1 terms. That is one observation we want to see. And now see the last type of the writing of polynomial, that is called coefficient form. Well, you know what do you mean by standard form. Then you have seen 2-3 examples where we write the index form, and now we write down the coefficient. It is a simple one. Once you know how to write down index form, only write down coefficients in the index form in a bracket separated by comma. Now suppose this is the polynomial whose index form is this one, then write down is 3, 0, 5, 7, 1. Now as it is a polynomial of degree 4, it will have 5 terms, so 5 coefficients starting from the coefficient of the highest power at the first and the last constant term. So 3, 0, 5, 7, 1. This is the coefficient form of this polynomial. Now you have this polynomial whose coefficient form is 5, 0, 0, 4, 2, 1. Observe, there are 6 coefficients because its degree of that polynomial is 5, starting with the coefficient of the highest power and last coefficient, which is the constant term. Okay, so we have seen 3 forms of the polynomial. One which is called standard one, that means write down the terms in decreasing powers of x. While writing the term, you write only those terms having non-negative coefficients. Now write down index form, means write down the term where the index is absent, write down its coefficient 0. And if you write down the coefficients of the terms in the index form, that is called as the coefficient form. Now from the index form you can write down coefficient from the coefficient form we can write down index form, from index form you can write down standard form. So if one of the form is given, we can write the remaining forms. You have to try to solve the practice set 3.1. Now see 1 or 2 examples where coefficient forms are given. You have to write down the index form or standard form. Now see, if you don't if it is not given the variable, you can take any variable. Now see, here terms are 5, so it will be a polynomial of degree 4. So first coefficient should be x raised to 4, so it is 2x raised to 4 if you take variable x, then minus 1x raised to 3 plus 7x square plus 0x plus 4. Now if you skip this term, it becomes 2x raised to 4 minus x cube plus 7x square plus 4. You can have its standard form. So if you have a coefficient form, you can easily convert it into an index form or standard form. Now if it is having 3 coefficients, that means it is a polynomial of degree 2. So we will start with y raised to 2 or x raised to 2. So it is 2y square plus 0y minus 1. If you skip this term 0y, it will be 2y square minus 1. So which is a polynomial? This is a polynomial having terms 4 or degree 4. Now see, this one contains 4 coefficients. So suppose you take 3x, 4 coefficients means its degree is 3. So x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 0. So if you skip this 0, it becomes 3x cube plus 2x square plus x. So if you have given any form of the polynomial, you can write down the remaining 2 forms of the polynomial. Now let us see the next one, operations on polynomials. Now as like the numbers, we add the numbers, we subtract the numbers, multiply, divide. These are called operations on numbers. Now we'll see the same operations on the polynomials. First one is the addition. It is normal addition, like normal addition of the numbers. Only one thing you have to remember, that one. Only like terms are added or subtracted. Addition and subtraction, they are actually not different. But first one we'll see addition. Now we have taken two polynomials. We have to add these two polynomials. So we have written first polynomial plus the second polynomial. First try to remove the bracket. So it is x cube minus 3x square minus 9 plus 5x cube plus 2x plus 4. Those who can add directly can do the direct addition, or they can do one more step. Now this is the term in x cube, and this is also a term in x cube. These are the like terms. It is 1x cube plus 5x cube. I think you know that one. It is 6x cube. Now there is term of x square only 1, so we write as it is. Now term of x is also only 1, and then the constant, this is minus 9 and plus 4. I think minus 9 plus 4 gives you minus 5. So now it is normal addition. You don't have to add x cube. You have to add their coefficients. X cube and x cube, here it is 1 and here it is 5, so that's why it becomes 6. X square, there is no term of x square, so you have written same. Now it is minus 9 plus 4, that is minus 5. So it is normal addition. Now add these two polynomials. That means you will write down minus 7 m raised to 4 plus 5 m raised to 3 plus root 2 plus 5 m raised to 4 minus 3 m raised to 3 plus 2 m raised to 2 plus 3 m minus 6. Now the theme is same. Add the like terms. The maximum power of x m is 4 here, and here it is 4. So minus 7 m raised to 4 plus 5 m raised to 4 minus 7 plus 5. You should know how to add two numbers, whether with either negative sign or positive sign. Minus 7 plus 5, that is minus 2. You have to write m raised to 4. जसा आपण 2 mangoes plus 3 mango is equal to 5 mango करतो. Mango is as it is, only you add 2 and 3. So in the same way, here it is m raised to 4, here it is m raised to 4, only add the coefficients. Now it is m raised to 3, here it is m raised to 3. Now see again here, 5 m raised to 3 minus 3 m raised to 3. So term will be m raised to 3. Only thing you have to decide its coefficient. So 5 minus 3 gives you plus 2. Now m raised to 3, m square, there is only one term, so write as it is, 2 m raised to 2. Now term of m that is only one term plus 3m, and then last term, that is constant term. Here it is root 2 and here it is minus 6. So you cannot add those two terms, so you write as it is. This is your constant. So in this way you can add the polynomials. Only add the like terms. Now in the same way you can see how to subtract two polynomials. So next operation is subtraction of two polynomials. Second one, subtraction. Let us see one example. 2x cube minus 3x square plus 4 minus 3x cube minus 4x square plus 2x plus 1. Now as like addition, only have written a subtraction sign here. First try to remove the bracket. Only one thing you have to remember while removing the bracket. In subtraction, the term the signs of the second bracket changes. So it is minus 3x raised to 3 minus plus 4x square minus that is minus plus minus and then minus 1. Now it is just example of addition. Though it is example of subtraction, after first step it becomes example of addition. Now it is 2x cube minus 3x cube gives you minus x cube, or you can write minus 1 x cube. Now then minus 3x square plus 4x square gives you 1 x square minus 3 plus 4, that is 1. Then term of x, that is only minus 2x, and then plus 4 minus 1, that is plus 3. Now if you observe, it is just an addition after applying this negative sign. So addition and subtraction, they are actually same things. see, two more examples I have taken. Subtract second polynomial from first polynomial. Now this is your first polynomial and this is your second polynomial. You have to subtract second polynomial. That means you have to subtract this polynomial from this polynomial. So the meaning of this one is 3x cube minus 2x minus 1 minus 4x square minus 7x minus 4. This is your first step. Now second step is remove the bracket, 3x cube minus 2x minus 1 minus 4x square plus 7x plus 4. Now this becomes 3x cube. Now there is no term of x cube here, so 3x cube will be as it is. Then quadratic term, there is only one quadratic term here, it is minus 4x square. Then there are two terms of linear one, that is a having degree one, minus 2x plus 7x, that gives you plus 5x, and this is minus 1 plus 4, that gives you 3. Now the theme is the same one, subtract second polynomial from first one. That means you have to subtract this from the first one. I have converted the example directly. Now first remove the bracket, x square minus 9x plus root 3 minus plus 19x plus minus root 3 minus 7x square. Now it is x square and this is minus 7x square, so gives you minus 6x square. Now term of x, that is minus 9x plus 19x, gives you plus 10x, and then constant term, that is root 3 and minus root 3, that they will get cancelled, so you will get 0. So in this way you can add and subtract the polynomial. In the next section we will see how to multiply, how to divide the polynomials. Thank you.